All right, so start of this video is going to be me getting this mounted up and kind of going over some of the settings. I did have a subscriber that asked me about some of the settings that I have on the TV, so I will encompass that. I want to make sure that each of these videos actually has some great or valuable information from a gamer's perspective. Again, I didn't buy this at all really to cover me watching movies or any kind of content like that. This is for a gaming setup. But one of the biggest opportunities that I seen with having a TV or a panel this large on the desk was that it takes up a lot of real estate on the desk, with the base being about that wide front to back. So this mount, the idea behind it, this guy's just going to clamp onto the desk. I'll be able to bolt this down. So it's a true TV wall mount. So this is the box. The company just kind of give you a look, and this is pretty much everything that comes with it. It does come with an optional opportunity for you to be able to bolt this down to the actual desk, but I don't want to do that. This is an IKEA desk, so you know they're not constructed of the best material, but inexpensive, affordable. So in case anybody was looking for an idea as to see a setup with a panel like this, or the 42-inch that's going to be coming out with the C2 pretty soon, this is a great opportunity. So this guy's going to pretty much bolt onto here. I'll show you within this video how we'll get this all configured. All right, so I'm not the most handy person, but I want to get the symmetry of this like immaculate. So this particular desk that I'm using from IKEA is 59 inches wide. The TV itself is about 42 inches wide, like talking the panel, not the base, or, you know, at the deepest part, the actual panel itself is 42 inches. My case is about 10 inches. So yeah, it's about 10 inches exactly. So doing the math, just looking at the 42 inches from the panel, it gave me about a 17-inch difference. So added that extra 7 inches. It put me at about, I think, shit, what was that, like 30, 31? All right, 31 inches. So yeah, so some symmetry there. Setup on this is pretty easy, man. I might even do a short video where I'm just going through the setup of this particular mount. But if you're interested, like I said, this is recommended. I got it off Amazon. It was 60 bucks. I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to get the TV mounted up. It's pretty sturdy. It comes with 5 little small rubber tips that are two-way sticky for you to put on the bottom to kind of, you know, not damage the wood. Like I said, it's not an expensive table. And then obviously with something like this, you don't want to tighten it all the way. Like, it's enough for that. But once I get the TV on there, should be able to levitate. Has this piece here for the cable management. Obviously it's a TV, so you know the HDMI ports and stuff are on the side. Because I only have the PC, I'm probably going to use the one HDMI in the back. The OLED has 3 on the left, or the right, yeah, on the left, and then 1 on the rear. So I'll use the one on the rear. Power's on the rear, so I'll come up with some kind of way to neatly manage it. I'll show you that. And then, like I said, we are going to talk about more facts on that, but I think it's important for the gamer, right? The gamer that's PC gaming on a desk to kind of be able to see the odd workings of what it is to get a setup going for a desktop. All right, so during this review, you want to see if this helps you at all. Here's a diagram of what this looks like at this point. You're going to use 6 of the end screws. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for this TV at least. The VESA pattern on this 48-inch, 300 by 200. Here's a back view. So what's going to happen is this guy's pretty much going to line up like so. That's how that's going to look at this point. You have 4 screws that'll be able to bolt that in. So give you another look. Circle that on the manual for you. Step 4, that's where we at right there. Pretty simplistic. Yeah. All right, now after you've got this thing connected, you're gonna go with 4 B screws with 4 G washers. Now, I don't recommend that you use any power tools or anything like that. I mean, do what you want to do, but you know, just a Phillips screwdriver gets you through. This thing is put on there, is pretty solid. No concerns or anything like that. Obviously, there are some longer bolts that are in here. Don't try to just fit anything in there. So far, the packaging has been clean. The screws weren't stripped or anything like that. So the quality of what they've provided so far is pretty awesome and spot on. All right, team. So at this point, step 6, very simple to follow. You're going to use the bolts, which are O, and the thread nuts, which are P. So it's a Allen wrench configuration, and the instructions tell you to leave 3 open holes in between your desired height of where you're going to have the TV mounted. So as you can see, from here to there is the reasoning why. So that's important. You also have to make sure that this isn't too tight, right? So this is loose. You have to be able to essentially give the mount enough space to go in at the wider end, and then when it drops down, it's going to be at the smaller end. From there, then you would tighten this up, and you know, you can move this to its desired position for you. So as you can see, like, my desk is going forward, but when I twisted this piece on, it's going at an angle. That's fine because this is a full motion mount. So it has the ability to, as you can see, swing left and right. So if I put this on, it'll be okay because I'll be able to angle it and have it front facing. So good so far. I'm gonna get this thing put on, get the base disconnected, get the base off, because the base is gonna add a lot of weight to the OLED. So get the base off, and then you can put this on, take it off, and kind of adjust it to where you want it to be. All right, man, the most challenging part is lifting the TV. The TV is not really heavy, but it's a little weight to it. So just mention to give it the height, or about the height that the TV has with the base, because the height wasn't the issue. The base, it was just, I wanted it to levitate. You have to go to the 4th hole up. Again, you got to keep 3 in between, because that is the width, or the height between the actual bracket as to where you can get these bolts on. So leaving 3 down below, going up to the 4th, right? And then 5, 6, 7 to 8. So the 4th and the 8th hole are going to give you that perfect. If you want to go around, kind of show them what I'm talking about. And just see from the front of the TV. You don't have to go right in front, but just the height of this is about where it was when it was sitting on the base. So this thing is awesome. So has the ability to go in that direction. Because the panel is so big, this isn't a panel that I'd worry about needing to tilt forward. It's just really a left or right, and honestly not even that, because like, this is perfect. So far this is turning out to be a real nice setup. Now initially I was going to have it higher, and I was going to put like my Oculus Quest, but this doesn't really fall back as flush as I thought it was going to. It's not as forward as it was when it was on the base, but this does actually offer me exactly what I was looking for. Also, my measurements were off. They were off by a few inches as to how far I had the TV over. I had to bring it back over about 3 inches, maybe 7 inches, 6 inches, I don't know. So it gives me about 13 inches width here for me to put my 10-inch wide case. Give me a little bit of space in between the end of the desk and the TV. Here's that finished product. Got this mounted on the desk. So cable management bar does work pretty decently. Able to get my HDMI. I don't have a lot going through this from the TV. Routed into there, to that piece. Power cord from here, routed into there, to that piece. It's going from the PC. If you're interested in seeing this setup, go ahead and subscribe. You can check out the catalog of content. Gonna go ahead and get this thing moved back and get it booted up, shoot some more content. But I wanted to give a quick review on this TV mount. This is actually a quality product. I do recommend it. Instructions were great. I'll give you another front shot of this. Instructions were great. And yeah, I'm happy. If you got any questions about it, leave them in the comments section. I don't know why I always say selection. Leave them in the comment section, and we can have a conversation. Like, share, subscribe. Until next time, Max Love.